Hey everyone, my name is Matt and welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be bringing you my spoiler review of The Last of Us Episode 9, the season finale. As I said throughout my entire review, I'm a very avid fan of the video game, so I've been comparing these pretty heavily, and overall, the episode I thought was good. It was okay. For a finale though, I really feel like it should have been a lot more impactful. I also feel like this thing was extremely rushed. And I know there's a lot of people out there that haven't played the video game that watch this that really enjoyed it, but that final ending with Joel saving Ellie from the operating table once he finds out exactly how they're going to use her to try to find some form of cure, right? Essentially, they have to kill Ellie in order to do that because I forgot exactly what it was called that they needed from her, but it lives inside her brain, so obviously she's not going to make it if they need to remove that from her. And Joel is not going to accept that. Now, in the game, it's very, very intense. It's a long, drawn-out process you're battling through. Even though they show that throughout the series, what I didn't like is the fact that they played this kind of soft montage as Joel's going through just executing people. I thought that was really cool, seeing Joel do his thing, how much of a badass he was, and just kind of showing again what Joel is capable of. The problem is, I feel like this should have had viewers on the edge of their seat. Kind of like, is Joel going to get there in time? Maybe Joel gets injured, maybe Joel gets hurt, right? Like, even though realistically it's probably not going to happen, they could have filmed it that way to where it at least puts you on some form of edge. By them doing this little montage with this soft music in a way, and seeing all this carnage that he's inflicting, it takes away from what's happening. I feel like it needed to be more intense, kind of like almost John Wick in a way. Real time, real action, not this slow motion, a soft music stuff. It's a minor critique, but I just think it would have been a little bit more impactful for the audience if it did that, and it would have lasted a lot longer, as it did in the game. I understand you can't have the entire episode doing that. I just feel like the show, and also the series as a whole, left out on a lot of action that they could have really capitalized on. I will also say this as well. The Last of Us is supposed to be a zombie show as it was in the video game. I understand the infighting amongst people, but we should have seen more zombies. We should have seen more clickers. They should have played a much bigger threat throughout this series than they did. I had to literally sit there and think, how many zombies exactly did Joel kill? They weren't really relevant or significant in the show. They didn't really pose that much of a threat, and I feel like they really dropped the ball in that. And a lot of people anticipated that based off of the video game. And even if you didn't, the way it was advertised. Getting back to the season finale, it felt like a speed run of the episode. It was just very quick. It was over. I know they're really trying to build off of the drama aspect of this show and the relationships among the people, which I have no problem with, but I feel like they needed to sprinkle more zombies into it and more action sequences. We need to see Joel be more of a badass throughout the series. That was one issue that I did have with Ellie. Joel didn't really feel like a caretaker for Ellie throughout the entire series. Throughout the game, he was. He was her caretaker. He was there to provide for her. He was there to save her. He was there to protect her. Ellie kind of did it all on her own throughout this show. There's multiple times she caught Joel sleeping on watch, and she, oh, well, I saw you sleeping. So that's usually what the adult does. Like, oh, no, you were sleeping, so I took over, and no big deal. And she was kind of the responsible one between the two, or she was the competent one more so than he was. By doing that, by not having Joel kind of be this strong protector, it really, to me, hurt their relationship building, because what exactly did Joel do for Ellie? Yeah, he saved her a couple times, but not nearly as much as in the video game. Like I said, in the video game, it's very definitive and very clear that Joel is her protector and father figure, and that's what father figures do. They take care of their children, whereas, like I said, we've seen this multiple times throughout the series where Ellie kind of didn't need Joel and was doing her own thing. Minor critiques. Overall, the series was pretty good, especially for a video game adaptation. We've seen horrible video game adaptations throughout the years, so this did well, but I wouldn't say this is the best series ever by any means. And would I ever rewatch this again? Probably not. If I really want to revisit The Last of Us, I'm going to play the video game, or even if you don't play video games, you can go on YouTube and they've turned cutscenes into a movie. And I would definitely recommend you doing that to compare this series to the game, because I think the game is hands down 10 times better than the series. Let me know what you all think about the series. Do you prefer the video game over the series? Are you looking forward to season 2? Let me know down below. I always love to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, go ahead, hit that like button. I would greatly appreciate it. And until next time, take care.